Hey there, Tiffany Thomas with wealthytiffany.com, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the 5 mistakes to avoid when you are purchasing stocks. And before we dive in, if you're ready for financial freedom right now, comment freedom below in the comments, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that little bell to get notified on when I post new videos. And don't forget to like and share this video. And if you're really serious about becoming financially free sooner than later, click the link below this video and I can help you do that. Okay, so let's talk about 5 mistakes to avoid when investing in stocks. And yeah, I've seen all of these mistakes happen, so I want to share them with you so you do not make these mistakes when you're purchasing stocks. Okay, so let's talk about mistake number 1, and that is following a hot tip that someone has given you. And I find this to be very amusing, kind of, because when I tell people what I do, that I help people learn how to invest, a lot of them are like, oh, well, okay, what's hot right now? Like, what stock should I buy right now? Do you have any tips for me? Like, what should I be investing in? And I'm always like, maybe you shouldn't be investing at all. Anyway, so, when someone gives you a hot tip, usually that tip, it's already been a while, and so the price could have already gone up, and it's just not really reliable. Because you don't even know, and you may not know anything about the company, or you may not know how good of an investor that person is that you're talking to. They might have just heard it from someone else, and so they want to sound cool, and they're like, oh, I have a hot tip for you. You should totally invest in XYZ company. It just doesn't make sense. You don't really know what you're investing in. You're just going off of someone's hot tip that they have given you. And I even made this mistake when I very first started investing in stocks. I did follow a hot tip, and it did not work out for me. I wish that I never would have bought that stock. But actually, I'm glad that I did, so that I could learn from my mistake and not do that again. Because that stock did not continue to go up. It was not a hot stock. So be careful when people are giving you recommendations on what to invest in, which stocks to invest in, because you really need to do your own research, your own homework, and feel good about what you're investing in and understand what you're investing in. Otherwise, it could turn out pretty badly. So I would avoid listening to any hot tips that people have for you. And then mistake number 2 is buying stocks with money that you need in the near future or immediately. So this would be investing in stocks with money that is in your emergency fund. You don't want to invest money that you're going to need right away, because you never know what can happen with the stock market, right? It goes up and down. It does continue to rise over time, but as it rises, it doesn't do just a straight line. It kind of goes up and down, takes a little dip, goes a little higher. It's kind of back and forth and continues to go up over time. So if you're investing money that you need right away, that's not a good strategy. You're going to be stressed, and you'll be checking your stock every day, wondering, oh, is it going to go up? Is this a good investment? And your anxiety is going to be high. So you don't want to invest money in stocks that you are going to need right away. You're going to want to make sure you have your emergency fund, and then whatever excess money you have that you've set aside for investing, then you can put that into stocks so that you're not stressing yourself out. Okay, and then mistake number 3 is not knowing what the commission fee is, or the fee to purchase your stock. When you purchase stocks online through a brokerage company, it's just a company that allows you to purchase stocks. They have a fee associated with buying and selling stocks, so you need to be aware of what that fee is. It's usually called a commission fee or a trade commission fee. And there are some companies that don't have a fee, but most of them do. So you want to make sure you know what that fee is. And it can be, about $5 to $10. If you're paying more than $10, that is way too much. $10 is actually too much. But you want to be aware of that fee, because if you are investing in a stock that is, let's say, $30 a share, and so you buy just one share of that stock at $30, you need to add in that commission fee. Let's say it is $10. So in actuality, you're paying $40 for that stock. And if the stock goes up $5, so now the price is $35 instead of $30, and you think, oh, okay, I want to sell that. Well, you have to remember that you've already paid that extra $10 in that commission fee. And when you sell it, you're going to pay that fee again. So essentially, you're paying $20 total for that commission fee, 10 when you buy and then 10 when you sell. So you're not going to be making money if the stock has only gone up $5, because you've already paid an extra $20 essentially to buy and sell that stock. So you want to be aware of that commission fee so that you can know if you're actually going to make a profit. Now, if you were to buy, more than one share at $30, if you wanted to buy, 10 shares at $30, then it would be $300 plus that $10 commission fee, so $310 total. And then if it goes up $5, you have all of those shares that you've purchased already. So you would be making a profit, because it's not just that one share at $30, right? You bought the 10 shares for $300, and then you're adding in your commission fee of $10 to purchase it. And then when you sell it, you are going to add in another $10. So you just want to be careful of what that commission fee is, and just be aware that there will be a fee to buy and sell your stock, so you can make sure you're making a profit on your stocks. Okay, and then mistake number 4 is underestimating yourself. And I see this a lot. I know that the stock market can seem really overwhelming and scary and just really confusing, but you really want to trust yourself and not underestimate yourself. You can definitely invest in stocks. You can totally do it. I've done it. You can do it. You can make it very simple, and you just need to trust yourself. So, you need to do your homework and make sure you feel comfortable with what you're investing in, with the stocks that you've chosen. You want to feel comfortable with that, and don't underestimate yourself. Trust yourself. You've done your homework and you feel good about the investments that you've chosen. So go ahead and make the investment. Buy the stocks that you have done your homework on, and don't underestimate yourself. You've got this, and you can totally do this without feeling like, kind of that second guessing yourself. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I should leave it in savings. Just trust yourself and don't underestimate yourself. I feel a lot of people get stuck in that, thinking, maybe this isn't right. But they've already done their homework and they already feel good about it. So just remember to not underestimate yourself and have confidence in yourself. You can totally do this. Okay, and then mistake number 5 is not picking the right stock for you. I get, kind of like I mentioned, mistake number 1, following a hot tip. I'll get recommendations from people all the time about different stocks to invest in. But if I don't actually know anything about that company, then I'm not going to invest in it, no matter what they say. If they say, it's so low right now, it's definitely going to jump up within the next month, you're going to make a huge profit. If I don't know anything about that company, I'm not going to invest in it. That's not the right stock for me. I have a friend who knows a lot about the medical industry, so he invests in stocks that are related to the medical industry, and he is totally comfortable doing that and feels good about doing that. That's what he knows. I don't know anything about the medical industry, so I am not going to invest in those type of stocks because I don't feel comfortable doing that. It's not the right stock for me. So I am going to choose stocks that I am comfortable with, that I'm familiar with, and that is what I'm going to invest in. So you want to make sure you're choosing the right stock, because if you're choosing just a random stock that you don't really know anything about the company, you're going to be worried about your investment, and it's just going to feel overwhelming and stressful, because it's not the right stock for you. So feel comfortable with the stocks that you're investing in, and you will have a lot more success doing stock investing that way than just investing in things that you're not comfortable with, that you're not familiar with, that doesn't really, that you don't really associate with. So make sure you're choosing the right stock for you. So these are 5 mistakes that people make with stocks, and I wanted to share them with you. Hopefully that is helpful so you can avoid making these 5 mistakes. And if you found this video helpful, please like it and share it with someone else who needs this information. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're really serious about becoming financially free sooner than later, make sure and click the link below this video in the description, and I can help you do that. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks.